Anaconda 3.
The Notebook is a timeless romantic drama film released in 2004, directed by Nick Cassavetes and based on the novel by Nicholas Sparks. The movie tells a heart-touching story about love that survives through time, challenges, and memories. It shows how powerful emotions can be, even when life tries to tear people apart. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more beautiful movie explanations like this one. Your support helps us bring more amazing romantic stories to you every week, so do not forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned with us always. The story starts in a peaceful nursing home where an old man named Duke is reading a love story to an old woman who seems to be suffering from memory loss. The air is calm and nostalgic as he begins to tell her the tale from his notebook that holds a very special place in his heart. This story he reads is about two young lovers who met many years ago in a small town in South Carolina. The tale takes us back to the 1940s, when a cheerful and passionate young man named Noah Calhoun first meets a beautiful rich girl named Allie Hamilton. Noah is a local worker from a humble background, while Allie is from a wealthy family visiting for the summer. Their worlds are completely different, but fate brings them together one warm summer evening at a carnival. Noah instantly falls in love the moment he sees Allie for the first time. Her laughter, charm, and sparkling energy capture his heart. He dares to approach her despite knowing she belongs to a higher class. Noah boldly asks her out, but Allie politely refuses, making it clear that they come from different backgrounds. Yet Noah does not give up easily. Noah's persistence is playful and determined. He tries to win her heart by climbing the Ferris wheel and hanging in front of her seat until she agrees to go out with him. His fearless attitude makes Allie smile, and she finally accepts his offer. This marks the beginning of one of the most passionate love stories ever told on screen. Their first date is filled with laughter and pure joy. They walk through the town, talk about their dreams, and feel a growing connection that neither of them can ignore. Allie is drawn to Noah's honesty and simplicity, while Noah admires her intelligence and free spirit. Both begin to fall deeply for each other as they continue spending time together. Soon their romance blossoms into something beautiful and unforgettable. They dance under the moonlight in the middle of the street where there is no music, just their love guiding them. They share moments of pure happiness, and it feels like the whole world has disappeared, leaving only the two of them in their own little paradise. Allie's parents, however, disapprove of Noah. They see him as someone unworthy of their daughter because of his poor social status. They believe Allie deserves someone of her class who can provide her a wealthy and secure future. This creates tension between Allie's love for Noah and her obedience to her parents. Noah tries his best to prove his worth to Allie's parents, but they are cold and dismissive toward him. Allie defends him every chance she gets, showing how deeply she loves him. Despite her family's objections, she continues to meet Noah in secret, and their love grows even stronger every passing day. One evening, Noah takes Allie to an old abandoned house that he dreams of restoring someday. He shares his vision of building a beautiful home with a wraparound porch and white shutters by the lake. He tells her he wants to live there forever with her. Allie falls in love with the idea and the dream they create together. Their bond becomes unbreakable as they share long summer days filled with laughter, swimming, painting, and talking about life. They are young and wild in love, believing that nothing can separate them. The passion between them is pure and genuine, making their relationship one of the most memorable love stories of all time. But as summer nears its end, reality slowly creeps in. Allie's parents prepare to leave town and take her back to the city. Allie and Noah are devastated, realizing their time together is running out. They argue and cry as they try to hold on to each other, but the pressure from her family becomes too heavy. One night, after a heated argument, Allie's parents decide to leave earlier than planned. Noah runs to her house to stop them, but they are already gone. He tries to contact her, but her family blocks all his letters. Allie never receives them, and she believes that Noah has moved on, forgetting about her. Heartbroken, Noah writes to her every day for an entire year, a total of 365 letters expressing his endless love and longing for her. But none of his letters ever reach her because Allie's mother hides them all. She wants Allie to forget Noah and move on with someone more suitable for her social class. After the letters stop coming, Allie finally believes Noah does not care anymore. Time moves on and she goes to college trying to rebuild her life. But deep inside her heart, the memories of that summer and Noah's love never fade away. She still dreams about him often, but tries to convince herself it was just a youthful romance. Meanwhile, Noah joins the army to escape his pain and find a purpose in life. He fights in World War II, witnessing the harsh realities of life and death. The experiences mature him, but he never stops thinking about Allie. Every night, he imagines her face and the house by the lake that he once promised to build for her. After the war ends, Noah returns home only to find that his father has sold their house so Noah could buy the old abandoned one he once showed to Allie. Determined to fulfill his promise, he begins rebuilding it from the ground up. Every nail and every brick becomes a symbol of his love for Allie. He spends months restoring the house exactly how she once described it, with white paint, a big porch, and a lake view. The locals start noticing his obsession, but Noah does not care. He works day and night, believing somehow she might see it one day and come back to him. His love becomes his life's mission. As Noah continues to rebuild the house, Allie's life takes another turn. She becomes engaged to a handsome and wealthy soldier named Lon Hammond. Lon is charming, successful, and everything her parents could have wanted for her. Allie feels safe and secure with him, but something deep inside her heart still feels incomplete. Though she tries to be happy with Lon, she cannot stop thinking about Noah. One day she sees a picture of Noah standing in front of the newly restored house in a newspaper. Her heart skips a beat and all the buried emotions rush back to her. She realizes she must see him again, no matter what. And so she decides to visit Noah after so many years apart. Her heart is full of nervous excitement and confusion as she drives toward the place that once held her entire world. When she arrives and sees the house perfectly restored just as she imagined, she is overwhelmed with emotion. Noah comes out of the house, and their eyes meet for the first time in years. The feelings they once shared instantly return as if time had never passed. Allie is speechless, seeing the dream house built exactly how she once described it. Noah smiles softly, knowing he kept his promise even after all those years. The tension between them is heavy yet beautiful. They talk awkwardly at first, both trying to hide the waves of emotion inside. Noah invites her to stay for dinner, and they spend the evening reminiscing about their past. The memories slowly begin to reopen the door to their hearts. This marks the beginning of a new chapter where they must face their past love and the choices they made. Allie finds herself torn between the man she promised to marry and the one she truly loves deep down. The story moves into a deep emotional journey that questions destiny, love, and forever. As the evening continues, Noah and Allie sit on the porch watching the sunset over the lake. The air between them is filled with nostalgia and unspoken words. Allie feels a storm of emotions rushing inside her heart as she looks at the man she once loved so deeply. Noah remains calm, but his eyes reveal the years of longing he carried silently. They share dinner together and talk about simple things, trying to hide the heavy memories between them. But every glance and every smile reminds them of the past. Allie laughs at his old jokes, and for a moment it feels like time has stopped, and they are young again, just like those summer days long ago. After dinner, Allie walks through the house in awe of what Noah has done. Every corner, every wall, and every detail brings back memories of the dreams they once shared. She remembers the night when Noah promised he would build her this very house. She cannot believe that he actually kept that promise after so many years. Noah quietly tells her that he built the house exactly the way she wanted because he never forgot her. His voice trembles as he admits he tried to move on, but he never could. Every day he worked on the house thinking she might come back someday, and now that she is there, it feels like a miracle. Allie feels tears filling her eyes as she realizes the depth of his love. She tries to hold them back, but her emotions are too strong. She admits that she thought he had forgotten her long ago. Noah tells her that he wrote her every single day for a year, but she never replied. This revelation shocks her deeply. She cannot believe what she just heard and demands to know why she never received his letters. Noah insists he sent them all, and she suddenly realizes that her mother must have hidden them. Her heart breaks as she understands how much love and time were stolen from them. The truth changes everything inside her. The next day, Allie spends more time with Noah. They go out on the lake in a small boat surrounded by nature's calm beauty. The water glistens under the cloudy sky as they share soft laughter and silent looks. The peace of the moment feels like a dream, both fragile and eternal. As they row farther, the rain begins to pour heavily. Instead of running away, they stay in the boat laughing as they get drenched. The rain becomes a symbol of release, washing away all the pain and distance between them. Their hearts speak louder than words, and they know they still love each other deeply. When they return to the house soaked in rain, the emotions become too strong to hold back. Allie finally confesses that she still loves him and cannot stop thinking about him. Noah holds her tightly and they kiss passionately the way they once did many years ago. The flame between them reignites in full strength. They spend the night together and it feels as if they have finally found what was lost. Every touch and every word between them is filled with memories and longing. They forget the world outside and live only in that moment, surrounded by love that never truly faded away. The next morning, Allie wakes up with mixed emotions. Though she is happy to be with Noah again, she knows she is engaged to Lon and must face the reality of her situation. She looks at Noah sleeping peacefully beside her and feels torn between duty and desire. Her heart and mind wage a silent war. As she gets ready to leave, her mother suddenly appears at Noah's house. Her mother's face shows concern and fear of losing control over her daughter again. She tells Allie that what she is doing is wrong and reminds her of her engagement. But Allie stands silent, confused, and hurt by the past. Seeing her daughter's pain, Allie's mother decides to reveal something she has kept secret for years. She takes Allie on a drive outside town and stops near a group of workers. She points to an older man and tells Allie that he was once the love of her life when she was young, but her parents forced her to leave him just like she did with Noah. Tears fill Allie's eyes as she realizes her mother also sacrificed her love for the sake of family expectations. Her mother admits she never stopped thinking about that man, but also says she does not regret her choices because they gave her security. However, she warns Allie that every choice has consequences. Before leaving, Allie's mother gives her all the letters Noah wrote to her years ago. She confesses that she kept them hidden because she thought it was best for her daughter. Allie takes the letters with trembling hands, feeling both pain and gratitude. Now she finally knows Noah never abandoned her. That night, Allie returns to Noah and reads his letters one by one. Each letter brings her closer to him, and she feels the love he poured into every word. Her heart breaks as she realizes how much they both suffered because of her parents' interference and fate's cruel timing. Noah finds her crying and holds her gently. She tells him how sorry she is for everything that happened. Noah comforts her, saying that none of it matters anymore because she is there with him now. He tells her that love like theirs happens once in a lifetime and should never be given up easily. However, Allie still feels trapped between two worlds. She knows Lon loves her and has been waiting for her to return, yet her heart belongs to Noah completely. She feels guilty and confused, not knowing what choice to make. The storm of emotions grows stronger within her. Later, Lon learns that Allie is in town and goes to see her. He is kind, understanding, and honest about his feelings. He tells her he wants her to be happy, no matter what that means. This act of love makes Allie's decision even harder because she does not want to hurt anyone. Allie goes back to Noah to tell him everything. They sit together in silence for a while as rain pours again outside. Finally, she says that she does not know what the right choice is. Noah tells her that she must follow her heart because true love is about choosing what makes you truly alive. Their conversation becomes emotional and intense as Noah tells her that if she leaves again, he will accept it, but he will always love her. He tells her he does not want half her love or half her heart. He wants all of it or nothing at all. His words echo with truth and passion that touch Allie deeply. Overwhelmed by emotion, Allie drives away in tears, trying to think clearly. She sits in her car reading Noah's letters again. Each letter reminds her of the pure and unbreakable bond they once had. She realizes that no matter what she does, her heart will always lead her back to him. Finally, she returns to Noah's house once more, unable to stay away. He stands outside, surprised but full of hope. Allie walks toward him slowly with tears in her eyes and says that she has chosen him. She tells him that she wants to be with him forever and does not care about anything else. Noah holds her tightly as they both cry with joy. The long years of separation, pain, and misunderstanding finally end. They know that destiny has brought them together once again, and nothing will ever tear them apart. Their love story becomes whole again under the same sky where it began. Many years later, the story returns to the present day where the old man continues reading this tale to the old woman. As he finishes, she begins to show signs of recognition. Her eyes sparkle for a moment, and she softly asks if the story he read was their own. This moment reveals the deepest truth of all. The old man is Noah, and the old woman is Allie, who is suffering from Alzheimer's disease. He has been reading their love story from the notebook every day, hoping she will remember him even for a few moments. This act of love becomes the purest symbol of devotion and faith. As tears fall from his eyes, Noah smiles through his pain. Allie looks at him lovingly, recognizing him fully for a brief moment. They hold hands and she whispers that she loves him. He tells her that he loves her too, always and forever. Their hearts connect once again like they did in their youth. But as time passes, Allie forgets again, leaving Noah heartbroken, yet still faithful. Every day he returns to her side, repeating the story from the beginning, believing that love can bring her back even for a short time. His love becomes eternal beyond age and memory. The Notebook shows that true love never fades no matter how many years pass or how much life changes. It proves that real love survives distance, class, and even the loss of memory. Noah and Allie's story is a reminder that love written in the heart never dies. The story of Noah and Allie continues to touch hearts as we move deeper into their timeless journey of love and memories. The film shifts gently between the past and the present, showing the deep contrast between youthful passion and the quiet pain of old age. Each scene feels like a reflection of the other, reminding us that love endures through every stage of life. In the nursing home, Noah continues his daily routine of visiting Allie. He walks slowly down the hall, carrying the same old notebook in his hands. The nurses know his story well and respect his devotion. They watch in silence as he enters Allie's room with the same hope in his eyes that maybe today she will remember him again. He greets her softly and sits beside her reading from the notebook. Allie listens with curiosity, unaware that the story is her own. Each word he reads brings a faint smile to her face, and sometimes a tear rolls down her cheek. Even though she cannot recall everything, her heart still feels the emotions of their past. The nurses often tell Noah that she will not remember and that it might be better to let go. But he simply smiles and says that love is not something you give up on. He believes that one day she will come back to him, even if it is for a single minute. His faith in love remains unshaken. Back in the past, we see Noah and Allie living together after choosing each other once more. They move into the beautiful white house by the lake that Noah built with his own hands. The home becomes a living symbol of their love and dreams that once seemed impossible, but finally came true. Life for them is peaceful and full of simple happiness. They spend days painting by the lake, cooking together, and reading letters from the past. Every moment feels precious as they make up for all the lost years. Their love grows stronger each day, deepened by gratitude and understanding. Even when they argue, their love never weakens. They fight about small things but always end up laughing together. Their bond becomes mature and unbreakable, built not just on passion but on forgiveness and patience. Noah's calm nature perfectly balances Allie's spirited heart, making them complete opposites that belong together. The movie beautifully shows that love is not always perfect, but it is real when two people keep choosing each other through every storm. Noah and Allie's relationship becomes a true example of how love can survive every test that life throws their way. Their connection is beyond time, reason, or memory. Years pass, and they grow older together. Allie begins to show signs of memory loss. She forgets small things at first, like where she kept her paintbrush or what day it is. Noah notices her struggle, and his heart aches silently. He tries to make her laugh and fill her days with joy so she will not feel afraid. As her condition worsens, Noah decides to write their story down in a notebook so she can read it whenever she forgets. He carefully writes every detail of their journey, from the first meeting to their reunion. Each page becomes a part of their history and a reminder that love never truly fades. When Allie can no longer recognize him, he moves into the same nursing home just to be near her. He reads their story to her every single day from start to finish, hoping that at least once she will remember who he is. His love and dedication move everyone who sees them together. Sometimes while reading the story, Noah's voice trembles, but he never stops. He holds her hand gently and smiles through his tears. Allie listens quietly, feeling something deep inside that she cannot explain. The words reach her heart, even when her mind fails to recall the past. One evening, as he reads the story again, Allie suddenly looks at him with recognition in her eyes. Her voice shakes as she whispers that the story he read was their story. Noah's eyes fill with tears of joy as he realizes that for that brief moment she remembers everything. They hold hands tightly as if afraid to lose each other again. Allie asks him how long they have been together, and he tells her it has been a lifetime of love. She smiles softly and says that their love is like a dream that never ends. The moment between them feels sacred and pure. But as quickly as she remembers, she forgets again. Fear and confusion return to her face, and she asks who he is. The pain in Noah's heart is unbearable, but he stays calm, comforting her gently. He tells her not to worry and promises that he will always be there for her no matter what. Later that night, Noah's health begins to decline. The years of heartbreak and devotion have taken a toll on him. The nurses try to convince him to rest, but he insists on seeing Allie again. He says that his life feels incomplete without being beside her even for a few minutes. One of the nurses secretly helps him sneak into Allie's room. The lights are dim and the air feels peaceful. Allie lies on her bed reading the notebook quietly. When she sees him enter, she smiles faintly as if her heart recognizes him even if her memory does not. Noah sits beside her and takes her hand. They talk softly about their love and the life they shared. Allie tells him that she feels like she knows him deeply, even though she cannot recall everything. Noah smiles and tells her that they shared the greatest love of all time. As they lie together holding hands, Allie asks a gentle question. She wonders if it is possible that two people can return to each other even after death. Noah looks into her eyes and says that he believes anything is possible for those who truly love each other. Their bond transcends every boundary of time and space. The next morning, the nurses find them both lying peacefully in bed, still holding hands. They have passed away together in their sleep, united even in death. It is the final proof that true love never dies. Their souls leave the world together, hand in hand, just as they lived their lives. The film ends with the camera moving slowly through the lake and the house that once brought them together. The wind blows softly, and the water sparkles under the sunlight. The scene symbolizes eternal peace and everlasting love that exists beyond the limits of time and memory. The Notebook is not just a movie, but a reflection of the purest form of love. It teaches that real love is about commitment, patience, and never giving up even when everything fades away. It shows that love is not found, it is built through moments, memories, and sacrifices. The story of Noah and Allie reminds us that true love may face distance, class, and even illness, but it will always find a way back home. Their love story continues to inspire people all over the world because it captures the beauty of devotion that lasts forever. Every scene from The Notebook carries an emotional message about faith and destiny. It makes viewers believe that love can conquer time and even the loss of memory. The ending, though heartbreaking, leaves behind a sense of peace, showing that love is eternal beyond life itself. The Notebook stands as one of the greatest romantic movies ever made. Its simple storytelling, powerful performances, and emotional depth make it unforgettable. It shows that love is not about perfection, but about holding on through every imperfection that life brings.